This is your News Now Sports.
Despite less than 12 miles worth of Allen County roadways separating LCC and Allen East, the boys basketball teams from those schools haven't squared off since back-to-back Hoops Friday nights all the way back in 2014. The T-Birds won those games by a combined 126 points en route to the Division III state championship 8 years ago. Tonight, these former Northwest Conference foes finally meet again in the opening round of the sectional tournament in Elida. Third quarter, Matthew Quatman inbounds to Evan Unruh, who drills the three. LCC streaks out to a 34-22 lead. Allen East needs a timeout. Out of the stoppage, Carson Klum connects from range. He'd hit back-to-back trays. The Mustangs pull within three after three. In the fourth, Carson Parker drives, splits a pair of defenders, and lays it in. It's 36-33 Thunderbirds, but at the other end, Keaton Lehman hands to Zach Miller, who's on the mark from deep. Suddenly, Allen East has a 1-point lead, and then Garrett Newland makes it 4. 22 points, 11 rebounds for the senior, and Allen East wins 47-44. The late game at the Fieldhouse tonight sees Jefferson match up against Liberty-Benton. First quarter, Kason Doolittle finishes his coast-to-coast trip to the basket, laying it in for the Eagles. 18 points for the junior, but at the other end, Andrew Miller creates some space and pulls up for the jumper. That falls through to pull the Jeff Cats within 2. They fall down 10-2 before Levi Rohde gets his hand on a rebound and tips it home. But with the Cats now within half a dozen, Liberty-Benton ramps up the D. Malik Eckford forces the turnover, gets running, and gives to Doolittle for the layup and the foul. LB wins 51-35. They'll play Allen East Friday at 7:30 in Elida. There's a Division II sectional semi at Lima Senior tonight between WBL foes Kenton and Celina. First quarter, Jarrett Jolliffe dishes out to Tyson Lawrence, and the junior cans the tray. Kenton grabs an 8-2 lead, and then Cooper Johnston gets into the lane and lays it up with the left. That gives the Cats an 8-point advantage, but back come the Dogs. Josh Razavir gives to a cutting Quinn Andrew for the lay-in. Just like that, Celina's back within 4. Then Braylon Gabes dribbles to the rack, jump stops, and scores it. Celina wins 36-34. They'll play old rival St. Mary's on Friday at 5:30 at Lima Senior. Division IV sectional semis in Van Wert. It's all Putnam County teams tonight, starting with Pandora-Gilboa against Miller City. Tied up in the third quarter, Silas Neese one bounce and hits the fadeaway. Miller City leads 28-26. Now it's Neese doing the dishing down to Andon Rui. He kisses it off glass, and the Wildcats are back in the lead 30-29. Here come the Rockets. Aiden Morris to Aiden Harris, hanging out in three-point land. A game-high 22 points for Harris. PG's up 3, and now Eli Huffman comes away with a loose rock and connects with Colin Harris for the layup. Pandora-Gilboa wins 53-42. The nightcap at the Cougars' Den sees Ottoville square off against Continental. Opening quarter, the rebound bounces right to 5'5" guard Ren Army, who ventures in amongst the trees to lay it through. We're tied early on. Now Army finds Connor Nip Williams in close, and we aren't tied anymore. The Pirates take a 2-point lead. Ottoville answers back. William Miller hands to Alex Seaver. The junior hits nothing but net from 3. The Big Green are now in front by 7. Then Kellen Schlagbaum connects with Carter Schnipke right in front of us. Ottoville wins 47-46. They'll play Pandora-Gilboa Friday at 7:30 back in Van Wert.